Comp Seasons is back in NHL 24. Well, sort of. EA announced the Hut Champs icons that will have us building an entire lineup of base icons to play in a Hut Champ style format for the week, all chasing after a 97 Dave Andreychuk. Something the community has been asking for a long time was specific builds that we could use to spice up lineups, try new things, and really bring back Comp Season. However, the issue is, this is a great idea that is absolutely horribly executed. Again, the reward is a 97 Dave Andreychuk. If you head on over to Hut Champs, you will see that there is still the normal Season 34 Hut Champs that operates the exact same, but then you'll also see this Hut Champs icon, and you'll see that it requires 20 base icons. To access and play any of these games, your entire lineup will have to feature a base icon in every position. Here is how the rewards will work. You essentially just get an extra pack based on how many wins you get. So if you get 20 wins, which is insane to do in Hut Champs when you think about it, you get the 97 Dave Andreychuk and a Mega Players Pack. But if you go all the way down to 10 wins, you'll get the 97 Dave Andreychuk, and along the way, all you're getting is a slightly better pack for each win. So all you've got to do is just get to 10 wins. There's really no added benefit to continue playing to get up to higher rewards because you're just really trying to get a pack that is not going to guarantee you anything. Now, below 10 wins is going to feature some much smaller packs, but it will not have that 97 Dave Andreychuk in there. So while this is a great thing to add into the game, a different way to play instead of just the normal squad battles, champs, rivals repeat, you've got this new lineup restricted mode that is happening in June. I'll spend 20 minutes searching in normal Hut Champs. The biggest issue with this, in my opinion, is that I really hope EA does not take what I can only assume is going to be a very low engagement rate and then assume that in NHL 25 that we don't want this. If this was to have come out at launch of NHL 25, fantastic. Would have been absolutely thrilled to see this. But we are going to get so few players that actually play this, and I'll speak to that in a second. But I really hope it does not impact the idea of bringing something like this back weekly that would just work much better. For example, they could have just made it base cards. That's it. So here is the main issue. At the time of this recording, if you head on over to the auction house, this is on Next Gen, and sort by base icons, you will see that there is about 500 in the store, which is a massive influx. But when you sort by, let's say, 2,500 each, all you're gonna find is goaltenders, which is a massive issue, because if you don't have a ton of coins, you ain't playing. Now, they've been pretty good at giving us cards that allowed us to complete content over the last few months, so if you head on over to objectives, there is an NHL Icon objective pack that is very easy. You've just got to play a game with a few different players in your lineup from various teams. That's only going to get you a 6 base Icon players pack. You need 20 players. So right off the rip, there is just a massive section of the player base that is still playing, which is a very small amount, that is just not going to be able to play in this at all. On top of that, if you are someone who plays offline, this literally isn't for you at all. I just wish this was executed way better because I really love the idea and I hope that it doesn't impact future releases like this, especially at the launch of 25. But good news is that in the store, there are many alumni icon packs, including a 150,000 coin choice pack that will give you a greater chance of pulling an 86 to 96 overall alumni player. But basically that works out to about 10,000 coins per base icon. If you head on over here, the Alumni Icons pack, which features 10 items, this one will be 65,000 coins, but that will get you half of a lineup. And then finally, a mini pack of which 30,000 coins will net you 3. This is a joke. Like, if anything, I wish they would have just given us a pack that gave us 20 under 80 overall alumni base cards so that we could actually just have a barrier of entry that would allow us to play. Them releasing these like, just bad behavior. However, when you take a look at the 97 Dave Andreychuk, this card is awesome. He's 6'4", 225, and is basically max skating, max shooting, max hand stats. The only thing he's lacking is face-offs. He's a pure winger. But even his body checking that isn't 99, you could get it up there with synergies. He's got Gold-Born Leader, tape-to-tape, 1T, make it snappy. Like, all of the things that you would want in a really good card. This is a great card. It's just so insanely expensive for the cost of entry that if you don't have, 80,000 coins, you're probably not going to be able to participate in this. And again, I think the biggest issue is I just don't want this to impact future attempts for them to do something like this. Now, we also got a whole slew of 96 overall icons, including Roberto Luongo, Al McInnes, Sergei Gonchar, Owen Nolan, and Ron Francis, as well as Dale Howardchuk. There are a few that are going to be absolute demons in this event. You've also got another massive drop ranging from Dan Girardi 86 all the way to Patrick Elias at 92. But if we're talking just based on value, just take a look in your collection if you you've got like the 81 Mike Modano, because this card is going to be fantastic in this event, as is the 81 Mike Gartner. But again, as you can see in the auction house, these are all going to go immediately during this event. Taking a look at some of these new 96 base icons, the issue here is that their skating is so low and they aren't custom builds, so you're just getting plus whatever tacked on top of what they started at. 92 speed, 91 acceleration for the 96 Al McInnes. Brutal value. Sergei Gonchar's 96 isn't terrible. He's got 96 speed, excel, 99 agility. He's also got gold heat seeker, which is fun, and silver shutdown, so this one's actually a pretty strong card. Dale Howardchuk in his 96 always has pretty good skating, 96 across the board, born leader, and edges, as well as Schneip with a 99 shot and hand stat rating across the board there. And Owen Nolan from the Quebec Nordiques with power forward as well as sniper and two-way, and he does come with speed boost, but like all Owen Nolan cards, just very, very low skating. Does have gold make it snappy and truculence though, which is kind of a nice combo. The other big issue with this event is actually putting these cards in your lineup. So I was able to get like 15. I'm gonna have to actually like work towards getting the other ones just so I can play. But when it comes to like actually adding them to your lineup, you have to go through and you can sort by collection type, but as you can see, it's not high up on the list. So you've got to go all the way down, hit base icon, and then there you see like the list there. It takes forever. You've got to do this for every single one. You can't just automatically add from that collection type, which is super annoying. So let me know your thoughts about this event. Would you like it if it was something else? Like I said, base cards. Are you going to participate in it? Do you like it as is with the base icon? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and maybe I'll see you in a game.